It's time to learn about pseudo web zips. So sometimes you're playing this game, there's going to be some times when you need to get to some place, but you don't really have like a clear swinging place, so you can't quite jump there. So like take this jump for example. I want to get to that building with that token on it. Uh and if I just jump for it, I'm kind of in a weird spot. Like I could do like this and that'll get me up there, but it's a bit awkward for sure. If you can kind of swing to it, but like a little whack. So it would be nice if I had web zip maybe. But also I don't think a web zip would fully get here, but also I'm in chapter 6. I'm at the beginning of chapter 6. I haven't bought web zip yet. So that's a good time for a pseudo web zip, which looks kind of like that, but way better. Let's get a good one. Yeah, that was two pseudo web zips kind of strung together. And what they can do that web zips don't is versatility in in different ways. Like you can kind of change the length. But the important thing to remember is that they're more of a momentum preserver than a momentum adder. So like a web zip will yank you in whatever direction, but a pseudo web zip just kind of retains the momentum that you have. And that's true for the variant as well. Which is a rising pseudo web zip. It's pretty much just the same thing, but you're going up. I'd say the most important part is of the equation is the jump. Notice when I jump here, I immediately start charging another one, and then when I swing, it's like I'm on that web line for like 10 frames, and then I just jump out of it pretty much immediately. And then you can do another one if you want. That's not super necessary all the time. And by not jumping out immediately, the arc doesn't have any chance to give you any downwards momentum, and you just jump out of it, which adds the little bit of upwards momentum from your jump. And it's the same thing with the rising one. You pretty much just want to jump out of it before you have a chance to... Before the swing has a chance to like give you a proper arc that's going to send you in a weird direction. So really, we're not even there for the swing. Like the swing doesn't matter. It's pretty much just like a little extra. It's almost like a double jump, almost a little bit. And getting the hang of it could take some time, but it's useful in a lot of weird niche situations. I'd almost say that the rising pseudo web zip is more useful, particularly in a situation like this. Like if I want to get up, I'm not like right next to the... There's not like an easy... I'm not really in the middle of swinging off of anything, so I can't swing up to get the height. And there's not like a wall right next to me to wall sprint off of. Then that's when you want to do something like that. There's actually a good example not too much further on in the run. Let me collect all these tokens real quick. Pseudo web zips aren't gonna like make or break your movement. They're just kind of like little kind of an extra tool to have in your pocket for the most part. And I think learning them is a good way to kind of understand more about how the movement in this game works. Yeah, right here when you spawn in to this cat mission, you need to get to cat because the cat chase only starts when you get to her. So you need to get up here. There's not really... You don't have any preserved momentum from a swing. You're not right next to the wall, so you can't just wall sprint up. So the best way is to just kind of go up like that, and then get it started as soon as possible. That's pretty much it. That's like all you really need to know about it. Back to pizza.